Thank you. Well, way up high in the Sarah Peaks, where the near jack pine grow tall, Buster Jig and the Sandy Bob had a roundup camp last fall. They taking their ponies and a running irons and maybe a dog or two. Now they allowed their brand and every long-eared chap to come within their view. Now many a long-eared doggy that did the mischief by day had his own hat sizzle and his own ears wiggle in a most artistic way. Now Sandy Bob is just one day as he throws his cigar down. I'm tired of this cowography and I'm going to Austin town. Well, they saddled him up and they hit him a load, man, there wasn't no sign of a ride. Now, them was the days old cowhands could oil up their old hillsides. Started out at the Driscoll Bar at the head of the Whiskey Road. Wound up down at Austin's Z11's about 40 drinks below. Well, they set him up and he turned him around and they went the other way. And I swear the God-forsaken truth, them boys was drunk that day. Saddled up and they headed for camp and they packed in a pretty good load. Who should they meet but the devil himself come prancing down the road? Well, the old devil says, you ornery skunks, you better hunt your hole. I am the devil from hell's rim rock gonna gather in your soul. Sandy Bob said, devil be damned, I may be a little bit tight, but you ain't gonna get no cowboy soul without one hell of a fight. He swung his rope and he swung it straight and he also swung it true. Well, he caught the devil by both his horns and taking his dallies too. Now Buster Jig was a Riata man with his rawhide coiled up knee. He shook it out, made a big old hole, and he latched the devil's hind feet. Well, then they stretched him out and they tailed him down, and the irons was a-getting hot. They cracked and swallowed forked his old ears, and they branded him up a whole lot. And they left him there in the Sarah Peaks next to a blackjack oak. But before they did, they tied some knots in his tail, just for a joke. So if you're ever up there in the CRP, you hear one hell of a